Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and well, before we get started, normally I'd be doing like the grinding of the embers, the daily quests, but I'm just gonna get right into the BB event right now. Well, in a bit, but first off, a couple of things were added. We can now look at the various decks of each servant. We've got a back button for the attack, which is great, and because let's say you forget to activate a certain skill. That happens to me all the time, especially with Ishtar. You know that from like, oh crap, I forgot to do that. Oh crap, I forgot to do that. So let's get into this now. Let's get into the CCC Seraph event. BB Strikes Back. Okay, it's taking a while to load, but getting a little bit of a thing here. I found one of those images. It shows Mosh with a gun. She's, I'm still here. Kohai, huh? Okay. It's Mayas, and that means it's almost time. Indeed, the season in which even the most reclusive digital native is overcome with the urge to venture off to faraway lands. Yes, it's finally spring break. Come now, Master. Let us all go to the beach. I'm looking forward to this since last year. This is the year I finally get to wear a swimsuit. Give it a few months, Nero. My saber. Don't tell me you don't have your own swimsuit. Is that dress really the only thing you're royal thing in your royal wardrobe? Or do you just lack confidence in your figure? Nonsense. I just gave it my place for Mordred's sake last time. She looked like she was really suffering from that heat in her heavy armor. Isn't that sweet of you? But that is all in the past now. This year my swimsuited figure shall be like a bolt of lightning. Quite literally. And I can't wait for the event so I can get her. Spring break will simply be a test run. In fact, it is summer that I truly long for. I'm told you spent an entire month on a deserted tropical island in the year 2018. I shall do the same in my very waking hour until summer. Every waking hour until summer. Trust me, it wasn't nearly as fun as you think. In fact, if I never go another day adrift in only a swimsuit, it will still be one day too many. Iron hoses, stone paved roads, fields. Try not to make too much trouble, Master. Try not to make too much trouble for Master. Vacation or not, this is still Chaldea. Disaster may strike at any moment. Plus, I've been hearing a lot of disturbing news lately. Case in point, aren't they keeping you on standby in your room, Solaria? Don't concern yourself with Saber and Caster's self-centered antics. We can use this chance to go over the fundamentals of magecraft. If you're hearing the wind, it's sorry, there's a wind blowing right now. Limiting rivals while playing up your own strengths? I see his crafty as ever nameless. The fact that he's managed to keep his position as Master's tutor for so long is proof enough of that. You never change, do you? I don't know what you mean. I'm simply doing my part to make up for the woeful lack of morals and education and you other servants. If you were to return to your own rooms, I will be happy to return to my own training and... Testing. Attention all near standby staff. We've received our regular report from the Seraphix offshore oil rig. All staff members will be able to make use of email and video calls during this time. Any free staff members who wish to contact friends at Seraphix are welcome to visit the command room. Today's contact window is scheduled to last for half a day. The next one will take place in 3 months' time. So anyone else who wishes to... Seraphix? What is that, Solaria? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Chaldean outpost that also serves to provide us with resources, correct? A little birdie once told me that it belonged to the last director. The offshore oil rig. I haven't had any good experiences there. it used to be a target for terrorists. But honest Animisphere, I can't remember her name. I can't remember how, I could never pronounce her name, sorry. Was one of the clock tower lords, so I guess it makes sense his name. Makes sense he'd have something like that on his asset sheets. Let's go check it out. I'm curious myself. Seraphix. Something about that name sounds ill-omened. But if you should go there, Master, so be it. I shall accompany you as well. As your dependable shrine maiden, I should easily be able to exercise at least some misfortune. Oh, hello, Senpai. I didn't know you were here too. I can't say I see what's so fun about making contact with an oil rig. And you got 3 servants here, no less. Don't think that's a bit much, seeing as there's no singularity to worry about right now? Then how come you're here, Da Vinci? You could just stay in your workshop. True, I don't have any personal interest in it, but our budget this year all depends on how well Seraphix is doing. I may only be serving as director until the association appoints a new one, but I'm still in charge for now, so it only seems right that I stay abreast of how things are going there. Can you tell us more about Seraphix? Seraphix is a North Sea offshore oil rig owned by the previous director's family. It is built on a semi-submersible platform and has a team of at least 100 keeps running at all hours. It is located far away from Chaldea's headquarters, but it is still one of Chaldea's more lucrative revenue streams. At least that's what the data says about it. I've never been there myself. Neither have I, Mosh. In fact, the only ones who know about those who know what things are like there are Chaldea's original staff. And they all died in the attack on the command room. Well, isn't that fortuitous? The staff who stay in contact with Seraphix now are those who have become friends with each other across repeated transmissions these last few years. So the Seraphix staff slave away on the ocean while we remain secluded up here in the mountains. It must be a nice change of pace for each side to hear about the other, even if it's just through transmissions. Right you are, Mosh. I've known the command's officer in Seraphix for 5 years now. We may never met in person, but I still consider them a good friend. Much like how Dr. Roman thought of Majimari. Don't worry about it. Having someone who helps you out, even if they're far away. I think it's a rare and wonderful thing. Dr. Roman really depended on Majimari as well. Haha, I guess that's true. Though he also used to grumble that she charged a lot for the privilege. Ahem. I've probably said too much. At any rate, we're ready to proceed with the transmission now. Opening Chaldea External Communications Line 6. Shows video feed with Seraphix. I don't think I like what's coming. I'm not seeing anything. That's strange, the feed is open. We're receiving video, but my screens are all blank. The audio feed's active, but I'm not hearing anything either. They obviously didn't get the time wrong, since someone over there opened up the line. Hopefully it's just some sort of glitch, but... Wait, I heard something. Please turn it up. Got it. Setting volume to max. SOS, do you copy? Please, somebody answer me. I don't get it. Why is this happening? Everyone is disappearing. Help, somebody help. Everyone's turning into data. I lost connection to Seraphix. I'm authorizing the use of Chaldeas. You should observe Seraphix in 2019. That may not let us hear them, but we should at least get visual confirmation of what's going on there. It'd be a good idea. Chaldeas shouldn't have any problem seeing what's going on in So, wait, what? This can't be right. Calm down. Just give me the facts first. We can speculate later. All right. Well, what can I say is for sure is Seraphix isn't there. I can't see it at all. I know it moves around, so I tried searching nearby seas too, but it just doesn't exist anywhere. Anything else out of the ordinary? Oil spills? Traces of a fire? Space-time distortions? A singularity? No, there's just nothing there. No sign of a singularity whatsoever. I may have something, Miss Da Vinci. You know the earlier transmission? Well, I can't tell where it came from. The comm feed we saw came from a zone we can't detect. Senpai, this... testing? Testing? Mic sensitivity, okay? All good. Can all you humans in Chaldea hear me? That crystal clear audio you get when you sneak spyware into a free app and hear everything the poor phone user says, stripping them of their privacy? That kind of good? Perfect. Hello, people of Chaldea. Is this your personal time, or are you still hard at work? If there's a lot of other people around, or you're still on... If there's a lot of other people around, or you're still on your commute, you might want to hurry up and turn your phone speakers off. Otherwise, you might end up dead to everyone. Socially, anyway. Even before I kill you. Okay, let's try this again. I'll let you guys read that, considering that it's BB's talking. Wait, what's going on? What's going on, comms? Where is this transmission coming from? I don't know. And the controls aren't responding. She's using completely different comms protocols on it than us. The walls are closed. The spirit engine storage is locked. It's locked down, and our external comms are all cut off. We don't have any control over Chaldea. How is she doing this? Is she some Ultra A-class wizard? Okay. Who are you? I'll stick with BB. It's Sakura, you dumbass. Okay, enough of that. Let's get down to brass tacks. Good day, Chaldea. Don't worry, I may be an AI, but there's no need to be afraid of me. I'm basically only here because the oil stove caught fire while I was relaxing in my kotatsu. And by oil stove, I mean Seraphix, Chaldea, and all of humanity in this chronicle theoretical phenomenon, really. Now, the stove doesn't matter what it did to me, but I don't want my room burning down too, you know? So I opened up this channel to help you all out, even though I have absolutely no desire to do so. You know that oil rig? Well, it doesn't exist in your time anymore. Check out the Mariana Trench in AD 2030. Do what she says. Use Chaldeas to observe the current coordinates. Yes, ma'am. Setting she was angled to AD 2030. Gosh, what's the Mariana Trench? The deepest trench in the world. It's east of the Mariana Islands in the northwest Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I know where that is. It's 2,300 kilometers directly south of Japan's Osagawara Islands. According to the most recent data, it's 10,994 meters deep. Many people have gone there and tried to set new diving records, so it's called Challenger Deep. Hey, no whispering. This is a serious scene. There it is. Surfax relieves at these coordinates. It's currently 200 meters below the surface, and I pick up a singularity signal too. Singularity, eh? And Surfax is sinking it even as we speak. That's right. So if you don't do something about it, it'll get smushed by the water pressure once it hits 10,000 meters. Added to the fact that it's becoming a singularity, that makes space-time all wonky, and things aren't looking too good for that time period stability. Now let's see. What was your mission again? The continuation of humanity, was it? I know you're all good little children, so I'm sure you care about doing what you're supposed to. And of course, you always care about the lives of all the staff members trapped in Surfax, don't you? Then I guess you've got no choice but to race shift on over there. Go on, time's a wasting. Oh, and you, the little master over there? May I ask what your name is? Solaria. Solaria? Yikes, talk about the forgettable background characters. You poor thing. But luckily for you, my non-existent heart goes pitter-patter for pathetic people. So I can shower you with scorn and happily help you out all at the same time. Senpai? Senpai? Wait, you said your name was B. You seem like you know a lot about the situation in Surfax. But why are you contacting Chaldea? And how come you're calling Senpai Senpai? Really? That's what bothers you? I'm pretty sure actually meeting a high-grade AI should be pretty mind-blowing technology in your time period. But since that question must be more important to you than world peace, I'll go ahead and answer it. I call Solario there, Senpai, as a bonus. Bonus? Yep, it's basically my last-ditch attempt to keep myself motivated. My true Senpai is like no else in the entire universe. A princess among the stars. The only problem is, I never actually met anyone like that. So after I became the boss, I had some misgivings, and decided to start acting more prudently. I edited my destiny to be more like that. All that's to say is that Solaria is nothing more than a substitute senpai. She's standing for my real senpai, and I'm going to mercilessly toy with her through this whole ordeal. That is the most evil smile I've ever seen. Enough small talk, Solaria. We don't have time to deal with this BB character right now. If a new singularity is formed, it's a master's job to fix it. Do not pay that little dean's words any heed. We three servants are here and ready to assist. Da Vinci, prepare a race shift. The four of us shall head to Surfax at once. We can't, Nero. Race shifting to the past is one thing, but the future? She's right. Race shifting to the future is impossible. If Surfax is in 2030 right now, there's nothing we can do about it. I knew it. Your pathetic 2019 technology can't get it done. But luckily for you, I'm here to help you cheat your way out of it. Just this once, I'll help you come to the far-flung future of 2030. So you can verify one's existence even in the future? That would mean that 2030 is actually your time. For us, 2030 is the future, but for you, it's the present. So that means we're not so much communicating with someone in the future as someone in the future is looking to the past for help. Is that right? Well, hey! I was thinking that big twist for the end of this whole story. Spoilers much? Anyway, you guys can make up your own minds. The important thing is that Surfax only has a few hours until it reaches the bottom of the trench, at which point the water pressure will crush it like a tin can. So what's it going to be? Are you going to race shift or not? What do you think, Mosh? As your Kohai, I strongly dislike this idea, but I can't abandon everyone at Surfax either. Don't bother thinking it over, Solaria. We can't possibly ignore this. Not now that there's a singularity involved. As Chaldea's acting commander, I am giving you new orders. Master Solaria is hereby no longer on standby. She will instead focus her efforts on this top priority mission, investigating the cause behind the Surfax singularity and resolving it. If that's okay with you. Yay, I'll bring my snorkel. Wow, you took a good game for being such a weak thing, especially since you've got nothing to base that confidence on whatsoever. Oh, sorry, that just slipped out. Forget you ever heard that. Okay, here are the race shift settings. Your existence will likely stop being verified once it's sent to the future, but I'll cover for that by preserving your fate. Who is BB really? What happened on Seraphix? I'll fill you in all that once you get here. And don't delay, race shift away. Yes, there certainly isn't anything suspicious about trying to hurry us along like that. So you're BB, not just some school nurse or something, right? We absolutely cannot let Master Gennett go into this obvious death trap alone. Nero, Nameless, and I shall accompany her, so do make sure to bring us along as well, okay? You don't remember about these and stuff, do you? I do remember things I have not yet experienced, but it's not difficult to see where this is going. The mere presence of someone like you means this is a serious matter. So let's begin before things take a turn for the worse. This time, I won't be holding back. Woo! Now that's what I like to hear. You rock, lady. Okay. Oh, but be careful, okay? You know how it is. The characters who usually hold back always end up dying first once they're going to get serious. I mean, worst case scenario, you could even die in the prologue. That is not your concern. I agree. With the three of you there, you should be able to handle anything that comes along. Solaria? I know it's easy to forget with me playing things up for last, but the situation is deadly serious. What's more, you probably won't be able to contact Chaldea this time. Don't tell Mosh. You'll need to be extra careful in determining who you can trust and who you can't. Got it? Thank you for the heads up. Alright, off to the coffin. We should begin the race shift momentarily. Be careful, Senpai. If you're ever in trouble, your Kohai Mosh Carolite will always be here to help. I know you will. See you later. Pooh, pooh, pooh. Fu, I guess he's not coming along this time. Starting on summon program, commencing Spiritron conversion. Race shift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Analyze Lost Order, commencing belt recast. Lost Order, belt recast, lost belt. Okay. That was way too easy, Senpai. A little sob story about the plight of a few people, and you are falling all over yourself to rush to their aid. You humans and your unfounded optimism never change. So on that note, BB signal jamming. What? Huh? What's this? Did you really think you could race shift here so easily? The key to Seraphix has an admission limit. It only lets less than 1 gigabyte of data through the front entrance, just enough for Senpai. You servers don't have permission to enter, so I'll be sending you random locations around the base. Humans don't deserve to play on easy mode. You'll either clear this mission on hard mode, or you won't clear it at all. There's no turning back now. The odds are totally stacked against you on this battlefield. Now it's just a matter of time until you're dead. The other things you'll need, you'll find here disagreement and polarization. What lies ahead is nothing less than the ultimate pleasure, a fight for your very survival. So at last, Master of Humanity. Last Master of Humanity. What do you say we get this oldest yet newest Holy Grail War started? Sick and sadistic. Okay. Well, let's let this load up. This will probably be its own video, so yeah, BB is one. interesting character. Yeah, sorry about this long time, this long load. Come on. Okay. All right, well, looks like a story bit. That will be the next video. Until next time, this is Lord J saying thank you all for watching. See you then. Take care of yourselves.